Now it's time to break it.
Welcome back to the SplitScreeners podcast. This is our top 10 episode. We're doing the top 10 movies of the 1970s. None of us were alive.
Nope.
See what makes our list. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And intro. Alright, guys. I really wanted to start like a decades thing, so I think that this is really cool. We might not spin a wheel. Woo! This week, we might just go hop right into the 80s next week.
Love that.
But we forgot the 60s.
Yeah, and the 50s.
Look, once we get
I'm
done...
telling you, let's go back to the 20s. We'll do 100 years of cinema.
Once
We're
we
just
get
gonna
done...
have, no movies. Well,
I know for a fact
You'd have a couple.
maybe.
You'd have Nosferatu in the 20s.
I guess. I almost put the remake on this list.
the OG Lost World. Come on,
Yeah.
You know, I do think I've seen that one.
the Lost World.
In the 20s?
Yeah,
The
No,
OG.
Didn't see it.
you haven't seen that shit.
Claymation and all.
No.
What about Wizard of Oz?
Look, we'll get through the 2010s, maybe the 2020s, and then if we want to go backwards, we might be able to go back another 10 or 20 years. But
Hey, here's an idea. Watch some fucking movies, Zach.
I am. That is my
Yeah.
goal for the year.
Yeah, you haven't seen.
Start in the 20s.
I've seen this 1928
Actually, I
movie.
do kind of want to go
Mickey
through the
Mouse,
IMDb
Steamboat
top
Willie.
100 movies.
Yeah, there you go.
Haven't you seen Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Willie?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
It wasn't
All right, Nick.
And Faust.
All right, start us out. Hey, Nick's seen it.
no, I've just seen every Disney intro for the last 20 years.
Oh
That's
shit!
all you need to have seen.
Ben-Hur.
The original Ben-Hur.
Ben-Hur over what?
Not the good Ben-Hur.
Number 10, Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope.
Wow.
Great
Gavin,
movie.
number 10.
Number 10 for me is Soylent Green.
It's people!
But not enough people remember this movie, which is weird, especially since we now have all that Soylent drinks.
I don't
which
think
is
anybody's
really
seen this
fucking
movie.
fun.
They just know the memes.
Yeah.
I've seen this.
I've seen this movie.
I'm the meme
I don't
person.
know the meme. I don't know the meme or the movie.
Soylent Green.
You're lucky.
Thank
They,
you.
they mentioned in South Park.
They mention it in everything.
They do.
At one point
Basically,
in time or another.
basically, it's about a reporter investigating disappearances at the end of the movie, and there's in the backdrop there's like the super popular like food that works for everybody called Soylent Green.
Yeah, it's the main food source
Yeah,
of this
of the-
dystopian future.
Of this future, and then he eventually finds out because he's tracking in like hookers and people like those that are going and homeless people are going. They're disappearing. And at the
Good way
end,
to
he
get rid
gets
of
into
the
the
problem.
factory, and then it shows that Soylent
He just got
Green
grossed out.
was being made by people.
It's just like hot
So
dogs.
Soylent
You don't want to
Green
know
is
what
people.
how-
You don't look at how they make it. You just eat it.
Which
You're
makes
like
it,
a good little boy.
and I guess it's fine that it's. I guess it makes sense that a lot of people haven't mentioned it since they have the Soylent. They literally have a drink called Soylent Green, and I made the joke multiple times. People want to see drinking it and they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So
Sounds about right.
Zach.
The
Number 2.
original The Hobbit.
Gross.
Terrible.
Like I said, I had a lot of trouble putting movies on this list because there was a lot that I saw growing up as a kid that I don't remember enough to say that's on my top 10 list for this decade. But I did have just enough to put on this list that I remembered.
And number 10.
Number 10 for me, Mad Max. The OG.
Yes.
He was mad.
He was
number
so
10 for
mad.
you, sir.
I already did my number 10. Number 9. Warriors come out to play. The Warriors.
Forgot all about this movie.
The game.
So it's not on your list.
I do remember the game. The game was
fun.
The game was hella fun. The movie is all right. I enjoyed it again. It's been such a long time
It's
since
a
I've seen
classic.
it. It might be a mixed nuts thing where I hate it now. But,
Probably.
but number 9 for the 70s is right now for sure.
Came out the same year as Mad Max.
Number 9, Gavin.
Number 9 for me is The Wiz. It's Wizard of Oz. It's with traditionally black people. Has Michael Jackson in it. Has other people in it. I really don't remember Michael Jackson for some reason. Oh, Queen Latifah.
Nice. In the 70s?
I might be totally wrong. I didn't fucking
This
know
was
that.
1980.
I haven't watched the movie in years.
No, The Wiz was the 70s, but I don't remember.
1978.
But Queen Latifah? Not Queen Diana Ross?
Diana Ross.
Hold on while
and
we
Queen
fact
Latifah.
check real quick.
Maybe they was
I mixed them
Chicago.
up, too.
Yeah, Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor.
Yeah,
kicks
Richard
ass.
Pryor, Diane Ross, Michael Jackson, Nipsey Russell, Lena Horne, Mabel King, Richard Pryor.
Yeah, Queen Latifah wasn't even.
I think I was thinking of like fucking
Way to
Chicago or
go.
something.
Number 9, Zach.
Number 9, I have Young Frankenstein.
Yeah, great movie.
Great movie.
Cinema.
Yeah, Queen Latifah was born in 19.
Patton and other movies on my list, but like I said, those were movies that I watched back when I was like 4 or 5. Maybe 6, but like I just don't remember enough.
I'll mention Clockwork Orange simply so it's mentioned.
It's a movie.
It's a classic.
It is a classic.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's-
Garbage
yes.
stuff.
It's pretty boring.
Yeah, I think that movie is super boring.
But I mean, I can see why it's a cinema classic.
Look,
It's something you should watch
there's a
if
couple.
you're a cinemaphile.
Oh shit! You know what I just realized that didn't make any of our lists? Taxi Driver.
Taxi
Almost
Driver
Max.
was very close to making my list.
See, that's
De
one.
Niro, that's one of De Niro's best movies of all time.
See, that's one of those movies that I saw as a young kid, but like I don't remember enough.
Two others that I expected someone else to have on there: Godfather
Haven't watched it.
I hated The Godfather as a movie.
and Rock.
First Godfather's good. I don't.
Rocky, I liked the sequels to Rocky more than I liked the first
Yeah.
Rocky.
So because of Creed,
Rocky 3 is phenomenal.
because of Creed 3 is coming out this year, I want to watch all the Creed movies, but I also feel like I need to watch the Rocky movies. So
You do.
And nobody had the original Wicker Man.
No one had the original. No one had Star Trek.
Jeez.
I hated the first
Yeah,
Star Trek movie.
yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, it was bad.
Wasn't it
Wrath
like-
of Khan's good.
that's the best of the OGs.
Yeah.
Gone!
Isn't the first Star Trek movie like 20 minutes of them
Aaron,
just
you fucked
flying through flying through a kaleidoscope?
Meatballs.
Meatballs. 79.
I didn't fuck up.
Okay. We
Does not break my top 10.
have 9, which is great because I like having a little. Wait. Another Dragon. Apocalypse Now. Young Frankenstein. Star Wars. Alien.
Homie got 4 votes.
Only 2. Monty Python. Star Wars.
Okay.
So easy.
Yeah.
That leaves us with a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 movies that we have to get narrowed down to 1 to get into the top 10. If you guys don't know, this is the fucking official list. No other 70s list that you're going to see on the internet means shit as soon as this is published. This is the best 70s movies list you're ever going to see.
Yep.
And the only
Watch
one's
these
valid.
10 movies.
16. 4 of us. That means one person's only going to get rid of 3,
And the rest 4.
and the rest of us 4. I'm going to start because I want to do it. I don't know the last time. I'm going to get rid of Warriors. It was low on my list. I'm going to get rid of The Hobbit.
Okay.
I'm going to get rid of Superman for sure. And I'm getting rid of Jeremiah Johnson. Sorry, Gavin. Never
What?
Seen it. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either, so that's okay. But I
So you have these 2 up here,
Yeah, I want to
and then the
rewatch
ones
that.
that aren't crossed out.
4.
because I love.
Yeah,
that
you can
guy
get rid of
just when he
4.
nods. He's so good.
I'll get rid of Soylent Green
Okay.
and The Wiz, since I'm the only one that, well, you've seen Soylent Green, but doesn't really deserve to be.
And I think Aaron and I have both seen The Wiz.
No, he doesn't.
I haven't seen The Wiz.
Really?
No, it's only us two that've seen The Wiz.
Oh, no. No, I'm thinking something else.
Okay.
No, I have not seen The Wiz. I've heard of The Wiz.
Close Encounters is shit.
Damn.
That's harsh.
As
You didn't put
is-
American Graffiti on your list today?
I never watched that one.
Okay.
I'm not putting movies that I haven't watched.
That is your
Oh,
number
that's
one
a
most
good rule.
disliked movie of all time.
It is, but that's just mini versions of them.
It's true.
Shit, I shouldn't have crossed out The Wiz.
Somebody.
Jaws is more deserving. And
I knew you
Piranha.
hated that.
No, he kept Jaws. He got
Oh,
rid
he
of
did?
Piranha.
I said
Yeah,
Jaws
he
is
got
more
rid of
deserving.
4 of them.
4.
Out of your fishy movies, Jaws is much more important than Piranha.
Look, I actually don't hate Jaws, but I hate it.
I'm going to get rid of Willy Wonka.
But it's not.
Willy Wonka's in.
It's
Oh, wait. Okay, never mind.
Willy
So
Wonka has 2 votes. Yep,
okay.
everything right down the middle, basically, that isn't crossed out.
I've seen it like
I was like, don't get rid of my
Here
stuff
and
on the
there.
side. need it.
I think it's classic cinema.
And I get rid of
Yeah.
4.
4.
Okay.
It's like, which ones did Gavin do? Let's get rid of all these.
Most of Gavin's are gone already.
I know. I took out 2 of them.
I took out one of them.
Jeremiah Johnson. You should actually watch it. It's actually a lot of fun.
I'm gonna do Mad Max.
Yeah, because Beyond Thunderdome was better Mad Max movie.
But that was 80s.
Yeah. It's the best Mad Max movie.
Yeah.
Cheech and Chong.
That's alright. Cheech and Chong, though, kicks ass.
Yeah.
I would love to interview Tommy Chong or Cheech Marin.
Both.
Yeah. Same time.
Yeah.
We'll
Get
smoke
high
weed.
as fuck.
Yeah, we'll smoke weed with you guys. We'll take
the
vitamins.
Racist
with you guys.
Blazing Saddles.
Smart
You know
move.
it's a great movie.
Smart move. Smart move. That doesn't need to make the top 10 list.
Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
I freaking love Blazing Saddles. It's fun.
It's a
Nobody
funny
move!
What else do you get rid of?
Rocky.
Alright. And you get to get rid of
70.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
she's 8 years old.
Yeah.
She could have
It's
been
the Wiz. She could have been Dorothy.
She could have been.
She could have been Dorothy.
Have you ever seen
Dorothy.
Have you seen the Wiz?
No, I don't know. What the fuck
Have you
you're
seen the
on.
Wiz? Have you seen the Wiz?
I've heard of the Wiz.
Holy shit! It's literally Wizard of Oz, but it's made in the 70s and was made.
So, blaxploitation film?
Not blaxploitation. It's more. It was just made with, like, as opposed to most blaxploitation films, like I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker, and Black Dynamite, and a lot
Like
of
the guy
those.
from Harlem. Great film.
It wasn't a blaxploitation film. It was supposed to be like a. It's a musical. It's supposed to be like. It was supposed to be like. Look at this a fantastic thing that black people put together. It's actually a really good movie. I might have to pick that as a fucking movie.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Aaron? Number 9.
Number 9.
I will say the music's a hell of a lot.
Dirty
better.
Harry.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Did you know that he was ran over by a train in like 2012, and they've been naming that train Clint Eastwood ever since?
It's a 44 Magnum. The most powerful handgun in the world.
Yeah. What's that movie from?
Dirty Harry?
I thought he wasn't gonna know it for a second.
No, I know those movies. Holy shit!
It's The Wiz!
Killing them softly.
No, I actually have seen all those Dirty Harry movies. They're good movies.
I think there's only
There's
one.
only one.
No, there's more than one Dirty Harry movie.
No, I think there's only one.
No,
Fact
there's
check.
Back check.
Number 8 for me, Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke. I grew up with Cheech and Chong. I mean, not really. They were much older than me. But I was introduced to Cheech and Chong at a very young age.
Yeah, I forgot all about.
Magnum Force.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Like those.
I thought you meant like Dirty Harry too.
No, I meant like the Dirty Harry series.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I was like, there was no
Sudden
Dirty
Impact
Harry
was
too.
Sudden Impact is a great movie.
I just meant
love-
like the same character.
Okay.
I just meant I've seen all of Dirty Harry's movies.
Cheech, Marin, Tommy, Chong,
Hilarious
together.
Yeah.
They're still funny today. They still make TikToks together. They're awesome. But
Yeah.
Up in Smoke
Some
is
funny
the
guys.
best Cheech
Up in
and Chong
Smoke's
movie.
great.
Number 8, Gavin.
Number 8 for me is Alien.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Great movie.
Not as good as the second one.
No.
That would be hard to top.
Number 8.
Second best Alien movie.
Superman, the movie, where he has random
That's
time
surprising.
travel powers.
Yeah, if you fly backwards around
Fast
the
enough.
Earth, and
Science is
science happens.
I'm pretty sure
He's
he's.
talking about Superman number 8.
Go.
Number 8 for me, The Omen.
So Superman was a movie I added to my list just because I needed
You
that.
know what's funny?
Damien.
Do you know what's
Damien,
funny?
the OG
Is I know that Superman
Antichrist.
has that power in the actual comics. I know he's done it.
He just got a
once.
new power too.
He gets new powers all the time.
I know.
Yeah.
He
every
can't be
4
strong
years.
enough.
Every 4 years, they're like, hey, Superman needs something
Now
else.
he's
Superman's
creating
already super
galactic
strong.
Portals.
Superman
of
can
course.
now make portals. They had the one cool idea with where he got killed by kryptonite, and so he got all his powers
Now
from
we're
kryptonite.
right back to Superman.
Fuck Superman.
Yeah, fuck him.
Number 7, National Lampoon's Animal House. Great movie. Animal House. Toga, toga. I love Animal House.
I haven't seen this since I was a kid.
Top 3 National
Probably hasn't
Lampoon
pulled
movie
up.
for me. After Christmas Vacation, Van Wilder. Those are my top 2.
What about European
I
Vacation?
didn't mind European.
Or,
I like Vacation more.
Vacation's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the new Vacation, also not bad.
Oh,
Just
really?
throwing that out there, yeah. I was
Yeah, I saw
pleasantly
part of
surprised.
it.
Yeah.
I've not watched
Number
it.
7.
Yeah, just 10, 9, 8. Oh, Star Wars: New Hope.
Yeah.
Enjoy the movie.
Yeah.
He was alright.
It's
okay.
It's one of the worst in the franchise, but it's still
It
Star Wars.
is the worst.
It is not the worst.
No,
It's not even close to the worst.
New Hope, Attack of the Clones.
No.
Yeah, as the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Attack of the Clones is so good.
So good.
Galactic government.
Attack of the
Meetings.
Clones.
I need more
General
in my
Kenobi.
Star Wars.
Episode 2, Episode 3, Episode 4. Worst to best in those 3.
All right.
Number 7, Eric.
Number
Number 7, Zach.
Number 7, Zach.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Superman again.
Piranha.
Gross.
I love this movie. It's just cheesy.
It is cheesy.
Watched it for our horror marathon last October. First time, loved it. I thought it was great.
Piranha 2 is better.
3D.
3 double D.
Number 7 for me, Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, great movie.
This is what I wanted to add to my list, but I couldn't remember. Good enough.
Great movie.
Couldn't remember. He couldn't remember good enough.
Said enough.
No, you said good enough.
I said couldn't remember. Stutter. Enough.
I think you said good enough.
Couldn't
Whatever.
start.
Couldn't remember good enough. Number 6 for me. We already brought a 3. You got Animal House,
Oh,
Dirty Harry, The Omen, and Jaws left.
Jesus. I might have to get rid of 3.
And you have to get rid of 3 of those.
So only one's making the list.
Only 1. We have 9. Unless you want to get rid of Willy Wonka. Just kidding.
I already did that.
I'll put all 3 of mine on Willy Wonka just to cancel out that crap.
Yeah, Kevin. Willy Wonka.
Terrible movie.
I love that movie.
Same.
Better than Wizard of Oz.
So these all only had 1 vote?
Yep.
A piece?
Yep.
And that's yours, that's mine, and
Zach's.
Zach's. Well, we can get rid of Animal
Yeah,
House.
I agree. Out of those 4, that's the worst one.
Robot House. I mean, Animal House.
Roadhouse.
The other thing that really surprised me about this list when I was going through it is there were so many classic horror films made in the 70s,
Yeah.
and not really very many made it. Like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was close for me.
Halloween.
Halloween was super close for me.
Carrie.
Carrie, not as high.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
shit.
a lot of classics.
Shit, I shouldn't fuck with stuff. I just pulled your straw out.
no.
Of your weird Frylock thing.
Oh, it's a no.
I thought it was Frylock.
I wish. Cool.
But the last
But I made this my own.
Do you want to just debate the last 3?
Let's debate the last 3,
All
pass
right.
it around.
We got Dirty Harry, The Omen, and Jaws.
Dirty Harry should be 10. Fucking, we should drop off Jaws and Omen.
The only reason I kept Jaws on there is because it is the movie that started the summer blockbuster.
Yeah.
I'm with Zach. I think Jaws should stay, personally. I
Dirty
love all
Harry's a
3
better
of these
movie than
movies. Jaws is more iconic than the rest.
I love one of those more than the others, but I'm not picking it,
Is that The Omen?
The Omen, because it's not as important.
Okay, so we'll cross off.
Though
Omen.
my favorite of those 3 is The Omen.
I think The Omen might be my favorite of those 3 as well.
Dirty Harry is my favorite of the 3.
So, are you going with Jaws or are you going with Dirty Harry? Right?
Break the tie.
You
If-
either
if
get to
I'm-
make the tie or break.
I'm going to go for more important to cinema. I'm going to stick with Jaws.
Dun-dun. All right, but that does mean
It is more iconic.
currently Jaws is in 10th place. Cause
Yes. Yeah, it's definitely 10th.
All right, two votes: Robin Hood, Enter the Dragon, Apocalypse Now, and Alien.
That's 3 votes for Alien.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Willy Wonka, Apocalypse Now, Enter the Dragon, Robin Hood. Willy Wonka
is
needs to
number
be
9.
Sure.
I'll die on that hill.
I will too.
Willy Wonka, Apocalypse Now, Enter the Dragon, Robin Hood. Willy Wonka.
In fact, when
is
we
number
get to our
Yeah.
moving, it's going to be.
Oh
even
yeah, Jaws
lower.
is gonna get above Willy Wonka one way or another.
Yeah, that's fine because
Yeah.
Willy Wonka should be number 10.
Even if it's
on
just
this
one
list.
spot.
Enter the Dragon, Apocalypse Now, and Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
I'm fighting for Robin Hood to go higher, so I'm going to say Apocalypse Now.
I'm going to
I
say
haven't seen
Apocalypse Now.
I haven't seen Apocalypse Now. So
What was the third choice?
Enter the Dragon.
I'd say Enter the Dragon.
But that's already 2 for Apocalypse and 8.
Yeah.
So that's.
I'll say Enter the
majority.
Dragon now.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's tie.
What's the tie? Oh no, I think he meant for 7.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's fine.
I I'm the one fighting for Robin Hood to go higher, and yet I think Enter the Dragon's a better movie.
You know what? I'll agree.
It is a better movie. But I
But I enjoy Robin Hood.
Robin Hood is more of a favorite.
Yeah.
But if we're going by merit, then Enter the Dragon is definitely
Dude.
a better film.
Top 10 Disney movies one day.
Yes.
Yes.
We should
Classic
we should do-
animated.
to make it harder. It should just be top 10 animated movies. Because then you have to throw like.
Well, actually, if you want to make it harder, just do top 10
we
Disney
do
songs.
need a Disney list.
We should just do top 10
Disney.
Disney songs.
And then
We've done a
Pixar.
Ghibli, we should have a Disney and Pixar, and then we can do an overall animated.
Oh shit! I completely missed one, guys.
What?
Hercules in New York,
Well, yeah, I figured that.
which I'm sneaking in at 5 here.
Yeah, that was my plan.
Oh, I think it should be higher, but
Well, it only had 2 votes,
Oh,
so I'm
okay.
keeping it with the.
for now.
We can move it. There's only one with 3. Oh, wait, did I count them? No. 2 with 3 votes: Young Frankenstein and Alien.
Alien. And
Uh,
Frankenstein.
I
Young
feel like
Frankenstein
Alien
was
should be
before.
higher than Alien should be higher than Young Frankenstein.
So
I disagree.
Alien should be 4,
Yes.
and Young Frankenstein should be 3.
No, that's not
I think Alien should be
Alien.
3.
I
I think Young Frankenstein should be 3.
It is much better than Alien.
No.
Have you seen Alien?
Yes, I've seen Alien.
While I love Young Frankenstein, I
Yeah.
feel that Alien should be in a higher spot,
Much
closer
more
to 1.
to overall
Alien has no
cinema.
business being in the top 3.
I'm with Kevin.
Alien has no business being in the top 5, but we're already here.
We're in space, we can't hear you say that.
No one can hear you say it.
Young Frankenstein.
Nice.
Mel Brooks is a fucking
list!
You just made the list! Forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Number 6,
I
Kevin.
need to keep track.
Number 6 for me is Jeremiah Johnson.
You heard him there.
Jeremiah Johnson!
Jeremiah Johnson.
It's a movie about a mountain man. It's loosely based on a real person.
What's his name?
Jeremiah Johnson.
Oh, okay.
It
Makes sense.
It has some good gunfights in it. It has. It's a really good movie. You've probably seen the meme. You know the
I was
guy.
about to ask, is that where the meme comes where he's like,
Yeah, the meme with a bearded guy. and it was
Oh, that's this.
like,
oh,
that's the
I
movie.
want to watch this.
It's a good movie.
I
I
have
love
seen
that.
this movie.
I love that
It's a
meme.
good movie.
That guy looks
Thanks,
badass.
stepdad.
Well, the first time I watched it was actually in school. We watched it for a Colorado history one because that's where it mostly takes place is in Colorado.
See, this would have been a Sunday morning. Dad's trying to relax, and he puts on some Western or like really old 70s movie, and I sit there and watch it with him.
Okay.
It's a good movie. The
From what I
gunfights.
remember, it wasn't
Well,
bad.
that,
The gunfights
the main
are pretty
character
cool.
looks cool. That's
Yeah,
I'm in.
Jeremiah Johnson. Yeah, no, you should check it out. Maybe I'll have to make it a movie ookie bookie.
Yeah, we'll get there in 10 years.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Thankfully, there's no other
Nope.
movies with
What?
this.
Number 6.
Number 6.
6.
Willy Wonka and the Charlie Factory.
Gross.
What? This is a great...
Number 6 for me, Monty
Classic.
Python and the Holy Grail.
Whatever.
Great movie.
Great movie.
You just made the list!
You just made the list.
Number 5 for me, Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
You
just made the
list! You just made the list!
Great war movie.
Number 5.
Number 5 for me is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Love this movie. Watch it every year on Halloween.
Halloween! Yeah, Rocky Horror kicks ass.
It does. It
It
kicks.
almost made my
It's
list.
a good movie. I almost made my list too.
Zach would disagree with this.
I'm just going to keep my opinions to myself.
Number 5, Zach.
I just went, I thought. Oh, we
Yeah,
that was a really quick
Yeah,
round.
we kind of
Yeah, we really went quick after you mentioned Willy Wonka and the fucking
we're like
chocolate
getting
factory.
over this.
I like that one. All right,
Movie's
but my
terrible.
next one is Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
They weren't even close.
They were barely touching.
They were yards apart.
They were they had to use sound. They couldn't even touch.
I love this movie.
Yeah.
Number
So
5.
bad. Number 5 for me, Robin Hood.
Yeah!
The OG animated Disney.
Hell yeah, it's the best Robin Hood movie out there. I'll argue with anybody
By
about that.
far.
Don't you tell me Men in Tights, you
I
fucking liar.
mean,
That's a
Men in
great
Tights
number 2.
Yeah,
is number
which one
one.
was yours?
animated Robin Hood.
Animated Disney.
Oh, okay.
Number 4 for me, Enter the Dragon.
Great movie.
The best Bruce Lee movie.
Number 4 for me, Enter the Dragon.
Yeah.
Great Bruce Lee.
You just made the list! You just made the list!
Love this movie.
Number 4 for me, Blazing Saddles. Love that fucking movie.
Great movie.
So incredibly racist.
It really, really is. But it is a fun movie.
Classic.
It is a
cinema.
classic.
Gene Wilder and other guy.
Gene Wilder's on a lot of.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
spread throughout this list right now.
It's because Gene Wilder's a badass.
He is.
Number 3.
Name one bad movie.
Number 4, sorry.
Is this number 4?
Yes.
Okay. I almost said my number 3 right after that. Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
You're just climbing the list.
You're for
Classic
sure on the
You
list.
hate your number 4.
My number
favorite
4,
Monty
Enter the
Python
Dragon.
movie.
Yes, best Monty Python movie. by a
Best
mile.
Monty Python.
Life of
Speaking-
Brian's right afterward.
Speaking of which, number 3 for me, Monty Python. and the
Oh,
Holy Grail.
Yes.
Love Monty Python.
This is gonna be our number 1, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
It probably will be.
Probably.
Number 3 for me, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You made the list.
Wi-Fi.
GoPro, stop.
What are we doing here?
Number 3.
I love this movie.
Number 3.
What's
No, you-
wrong with
no,
it?
you
Speaking of
don't.
movies
I used to
that
watch it
Kevin
all.
fucking hates.
I watch it all the time. This is a
Jaws.
shark
This
movie.
is what's wrong with America. Did you say Jaws?
Yes.
Willy Wonka's awful.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I think you're thinking of
guess it's-
Charlie and the
I guess
Chocolate
it's
No,
better
Charlie and
than
the-
Charlie.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is worse, but Willy Wonka is not an enjoyable movie.
It is so
It
fun.
is a good.
No,
movie.
no character in that movie has any redeeming qualities.
Willy Wonka.
Number 3.
Willy
for
Wonka's
me.
a fucking asshole in that movie.
He is. And he
One of
eats
Gene
children.
Wilder's best performances.
Yeah, and he does eat children.
Yeah,
Good.
it's racist.
So I agree.
Number 3 for me, Hercules in
Yeah.
New
This
York.
was a 70s movie?
1970 to
This
be
did not
exact.
pop up at any list. I even did top
It popped
100
on-
worst movies of the
It popped
70s.
up on a 60s movies list for me for like 69, but then we looked it up in several places.
February 25th, 1970. Beautiful.
So,
It was right on that cusp,
Yeah.
so it probably got thrown.
Number 2, you just made the list. Robin Hood animated.
fuck yeah. Great movie.
You know, almost daily I get the little.
That
All right, what are we
is-
doing?
Are we doing our tiebreaker? That means that we have to do our fucking thing. I will fight for Young Frankenstein to be at 3.
I mean, thankfully you do get to move something.
That is true, but we have to do the tiebreaker
So I
here.
don't think Young Frankenstein's very important to cinema.
Yeah, but are we going?
Alien.
I don't give a
Is
fuck
that
about
where we're going?
cinema.
Like, I keep bringing that up, but like I brought it up with Jaws, but like, is that what we're going off of? Or are we
I don't
going?
know.
I mean, that's
That's
your own
never what we've been going
personal
off of.
preference, and that's what I usually go off of. Is like,
I'm going off a bit of both. Favoritism and what's important.
true.
I go back and forth. I take a little bit of both to weigh my scale.
Gavin, I'm with you. I think Young Frankenstein's 3.
I agree. That's what
So
I'm saying.
you rock paper scissors Zach right now.
2 out of 3 or 1 out of 3?
2 out of 3. And then
One out of
on
three.
shoot.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ooh.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper,
You guys keep throwing
scissors,
scissors.
shoot. Rock, paper,
I'll hold mine
scissors,
up for
shoot.
my team.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors,
Oh.
shoot.
Oh!
That was a good one.
job.
Thank you. Good game. Good game.
That was a long
I'll
one.
move it
That
back.
was, I was like, fuck.
I'll move it back after you move it.
I was like, fuck.
That leaves us with our top 2, gentlemen. Star Wars and Monty Python.
Star Wars and Monty Python at 1. Star Wars.
See, that's hard for me because I love
Yeah,
both
they're
movies.
both fantastic.
Like on one
and
hand,
they're
we
both
have
important.
we have the best Monty Python movie,
Yeah.
but when we have something else that started like
One of the
pulp
best
culture
franchises in
sensation.
history.
I'm not discounting that. But what I'm saying
I would.
is I have watched Monty Python far more times than I have ever watched Star Wars 4.
Not me. I will still
All right.
watch.
This is
Star
how
Wars
I'm
more.
going to decide that. Like, if I have both movies in my hand, what am I putting in the DVD
I do
player
enjoy
first?
watching.
What am I putting in the DVD
every
player?
5 years or
Yeah,
so.
you basically already said the Holy Grail.
Yeah, I'm putting Holy Grail in every time.
And I'm leaning towards Star Wars on that one.
Yeah, I would put Star Wars at number 1. It's
Jesus.
both as a favorite and as one of the most important movies in cinema history ever.
Yes. Has one of the best villains of all time in it.
Started one of the greatest franchises.
One of the greatest franchises.
Okay. You guys are
Han Solo.
You guys are going.
The Millennium Falcon.
Star Wars is one of the
Actually,
Star Wars
Most
at its
important.
high.
Nick,
I'm
is-
not saying it doesn't have some shitty parts.
here,
Yeah.
Nick.
A lot of
As
shitty
a
parts.
franchise,
Carrie Fisher with no underwear on because there's no underwear in space.
Well, if we're using that as a logic piece,
9 movies.
Saw has multiple movies, and the first movie is good.
Yeah.
Does that mean the whole franchise is fucking amazing?
As a franchise, I don't give a shit about Saw. As a franchise, I still care about Star Wars, even when they're bad movies. Beyond the movies, I
But we're only
appreciate Star
talking
Wars.
about 4 right now.
We're talking about 4. I don't give a
But
shit about the rest of them. They came in the 80s and 90s and 2000s.
Oh,
80s
that's
has
so
the best
hard.
Star Wars movie of all time.
Well, but we're not talking about the 80s. That's
yeah.
next week.
But
The 80s
this led right into it.
The 80s have the only 2 great Star Wars movies in the collection of 9.
I'd
I
agree
mean, if
with
you're
that.
talking about the saga, then yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rogue
But
One
this
is
starts-
like
Rogue One's a
cinema.
masterpiece. I agree. Rogue One's great.
But let's get back into this. What are you choosing?
I want to get us to the final point. I'm going to go Star Wars at 1.
All right.
And Gavin, you start us out with the movement this week. Nick started last week.
The bowel movement.
The bowel movement commences.
Because this list is about to go to shit right now.
Yeah.
All that hard work. 1 movement each.
1 each.
One bowel movement each.
You can't spend 15 minutes on this like you do on your actual bowel movements.
15 minutes, that's way under.
I know. I'm trying to be nice.
The gas station.
We're doing chaos this year.
Oh, Jesus.
What did he just do?
Jesus Christ.
Gross.
What happened?
Zach, you're up.
That does not need to be
You
in
can
the title.
cancel Zach's. You can cancel Gavin's, or you can make your own move here. Did Gavin
Hey,
make
you just
a move?
really hate that movie.
No, I think Gavin made a smart move to defend his movies that he wants to be higher.
Okay.
Because now he wants somebody to make the move to
So
move
now
that back.
Jaws is all the way down there? Or no, Aliens.
Shh. Don't spoil
Sad
anything.
Hell yeah.
Stuck in my head at some point during the day.
Number 2 for me, Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Hey.
Just made the list.
Definitely.
How many votes?
You
does
just
this
hit
one
the
have?
top of the list.
4?
All of us.
14.
14.
14 votes.
Yeah, didn't you hear? It's been the same one for all of us every time.
Every number.
Number 2, you said?
Popcorn.
Yep.
I love popcorn.
Number 2, Zach.
Alien. Not as great as the sequel.
Number 2, Alien.
Yeah,
You
Brandon.
just made the list.
You just made it.
I don't feel good
Yeah.
without Alien on
It
the list.
does not hold up to Aliens, but it is a good horror movie.
It's also,
And it's the second best Aliens film.
Oh, yeah, by far.
and I feel like it.
Okay, are you forgetting about Prometheus?
Yes. Yes, I am.
He's
Are you thinking
hopefully-
about?
I'm
Aliens
trying to
3?
forget about
Now,
it.
Covenant was better than Prometheus, but
They're both terrible.
I liked both those movies.
Ridley
Me
Scott
too.
just needs to leave it
I
alone and let
actually
somebody.
thoroughly enjoyed both those movies quite a bit.
I did
Not
too,
as
but
not
they're-
as Aliens
They're,
movies.
they're ruining Aliens.
They're fun sci-fi movies.
Yeah.
They should have just been something else.
I actually didn't realize Prometheus was an alien movie until way later into
Yeah.
the movie. I thought it was just like a.
It should have just
Sci-fi-
been
a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, I just thought it was something Ridley Scott was doing. I didn't realize until towards the end of the movie.
It should have just been its own
Yeah.
thing, and it would have been great.
Number 1, already been mentioned. It's making the list. Hercules in New York.
Yes.
Best movie of the 70s.
Number
I'm
1,
over that.
it's also been mentioned. It is the greatest Gene Wilder movie ever made. It is the greatest Mel Gibson. Not Mel Gibson.
Mel
Young
Gibson,
Frankenstein, he's about to say.
you racist.
Oh shit. Young Frankenstein.
Zach.
This is already obvious to the people around this
Superman.
table. Star Wars,
Number
A New
one.
Hope,
Yeah.
number 1.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Question. Who didn't have Young Frankenstein on the list?
I did not.
Okay. I'm looking at the ones that only had a couple votes. I was the one that didn't have Alien on my list. Okay. You guys talk amongst yourself about some other 80s movies that,
70s movies.
70s movies.
We're not to the 80s
So,
yet.
I wanted to put Apocalypse Now, Patton.
It's just going to stay that way. And the list is flawed.
So this is the
No,
first.
it's definitive.
As of right now, it's flawed.
This is the first
Once it's
movement.
done, it's definitive.
You only
So
get
that's-
one movement.
No, I was
Oh, okay.
marking that with the first one.
Oh yeah, because you can't tell.
I was
So
like,
now,
Zach's over here. This is my 5th movement.
Yeah, that's perfect. Hey guys, I took your
this actually
turns for
worked
you.
out for me. So that's number 2.
Yeah.
Did he fulfill my goals?
No.
You don't know what my goals are, Aaron.
Well, I don't know what your goals are either.
Okay.
So now that movie's number 10.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
And if you want to move that other movie up higher,
No, I might just get crazy.
don't do it.
I also,
Or do it. Do whatever you want.
I also might get crazy.
Oh, shit.
See, I know if I had touched that movie,
So
you guys would just go wacko.
See, what's funny is that's exactly the move I expected him to make. I didn't expect him to cancel out my move. I expected him to be like, I actually agree with this move.
I didn't agree with it, but I almost canceled it completely.
But you're not going to because I know you.
Because I already did my turn.
I know.
But I was 50-50 on that.
Okay. I don't hate that.
Yeah. Make sure I did the right one. Now you're the great decider.
He's going to ruin the list. He just ruined the list.
Okay.
All right.
This is the
Definitive.
I know what's at number
It was
one.
flawed over there, but now it's definitive.
number
It was flat over there.
number 10, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate
I live
Factory.
with that.
Shouldn't be on the list, but it's definitive, so
Yeah.
I'll accept
We
it.
like it.
Number 9, Alien.
You just cancel a move?
No.
Oh, yeah, switch with... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
We let Gavin move that tonight.
Number 8, Apocalypse Now. Didn't move. Great movie.
Great movie.
I feel 8's a good spot.
Yeah. Solid.
Number 7, Jaws.
Okay.
7 seems too high. Number 6, again, didn't move. I like the placement. Enter the Dragon. Could debatably be in the top 5.
I
Would be in the
agree.
top 5 if Hercules in New York was not
True.
on this list. Number 5, Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Ugh.
Blasphemy, but this list is definitive.
It is.
Number 4, Young Frankenstein.
Deservedly too high.
No,
I'm
I'm
stupid.
Number 3, Animated Robin Hood.
Yeah,
Great
that's a
movie.
good spot.
Okay. Where did you put it?
Number 2, Hercules in New York. Phenomenal film. And number 1, Star Wars Episode 4 in New York.
Fuck yeah.
I had to move
D-
Hercules.
I thought you guys were
list.
going to go for number 1. I'm like, ooh,
I thought
that's risky business right
moving
there.
it to
Moving
2 was
it,
good.
moving it to 1 would have been... Moving Star Wars to 5. Now
I
that...
couldn't do it.
Star Wars at 2, I would have been okay with. Star Wars at 5, I would have gagged
So this is what I was thinking of. I wanted Monty Python
no one cares
Because
because
this
stay
is
in
the
the top,
definitive
in the top 5.
Yeah,
Which it did.
yeah.
That was my only goal. I knew if I touched Star Wars, it was
Yeah.
getting fixed immediately.
100%.
Doesn't matter where the fuck I put it, it was getting fixed immediately.
Yeah, if you had swapped that with Monty Python, it would have been canceled.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately. So
instant kill.
so I went for the two that I don't think Alien should be that high, and I knew as fuck Jaws wasn't gonna finish that high. So I knew I knew if I swapped Alien down,
Jaws almost went that high. If Aaron hadn't moved Hercules, Jaws would have probably stayed at 3.
Yeah, and there was no way.
So in my mind, I'm still trying to debate if you're just hating on Jaws because we made you hate on Jaws, or you actually hate Jaws.
the world may never know.
Gavin moved it in the top 3. What are you talking
I
about?
put
Gavin
Alien at
loves
the bottom. I
Jaws.
put Alien way at the
yeah, he
fucking
just
bottom.
hates
I
Alien.
think you need to rewatch Alien.
I think he does too. It's
That
a good
is
movie.
that is a masterpiece in horror.
All right.
Space
Okay.
horror.
Space War.
Again, this list is definitive. It's 100% accurate. No other lists on the internet matter. It doesn't matter how much we might disagree with our own list.
We don't.
It's definitive. Next week, instead of spinning a wheel, we're just going to keep this going for the next couple weeks. Top 10 80s movies of all
This one
time.
will be a bit easier.
This one is... I think this one's going to be much harder.
It's
Easier
harder
for me
because
to
there's
be
a
on
much
such movies
bigger
that I've watched.
there's a much bigger pool of
Yeah.
great movies, so it's gonna be hard to narrow it
I
down.
rewatch 80s movies a lot more than other
Same.
70s movies.
Yeah, I watch a lot of 80s and 90s movies, so both of those lists
Early 2000s.
will be easy to get
Connection.
movies, but hard to narrow down.
I know I can have that on my list.
Congratulations to the movies that
I
made
just
the
got a new
list.
4K copy of it too. Thank
If
you.
anybody from any of these movies would like to come on the show, we'll gladly accept you. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Tune in next week for top 10 80s movies of all time. We're out of here. It's time to split!